Today we are talking about something deep. The idea of resurrection and new life after death. Do you think the natural world can offer us insights into deeper spiritual truths? Like the concept of rebirth or an afterlife? Let's start.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Do you know how after a cold, dead winter, spring always comes around? It's like nature showing us a real-life example of resurrection. Let's say you are in a beautiful, newly bloomed garden. It's like witnessing the earth, which seemed dead in winter, come back to life, all dressed up like a bride. This whole scene is kind of a hint from the Creator about what's promised for us in the afterlife. It's like we're getting a sneak peek at resurrection just by looking around us. Think about it. All these trees and plants back to life in the spring. They were almost like a block of dead wood, and now they are bursting with colorful flowers. It looks like the world is celebrating. If the Creator does all this for us, doesn't it make sense that He would also bring us back to life after we die? Imagine a seed that gets buried in the ground. It might rot and decay, but that's just the start of its journey to becoming a big tree. It's the same with us. When we die, it's like we're just seeds starting a new life. The Creator, who keeps even the tiniest living thing safe inside its seed, surely cares for us even more. His most precious creation, and will give us a new life in the afterlife. When it's the vernal equinox, the start of spring, there are green fields full of flowers. This is what the earth looks like in spring. It's like a changing display of the Creator's creativity, bringing forth all sorts of life and food for us and the animals from spring to summer. And after a winter in which we used up everything we needed, new life starts popping up everywhere, like the lands coming back from the dead. It's being revived and decorated to give us everything we need. Now, think about a feast for the eyes. First, we see beautiful flowers, and then food comes. There is order in nature, and everything happens in order. The Creator sets the whole earth up like a table, decked out with flowers, then brings all sorts of beauty to make us happy. It's like He's showing us through nature that He cares for us, and will bring everything back to life after winter, like a promise of resurrection after death. Think about it. If someone can lift 500 kilos, they can easily lift 200, right? So why would we doubt that the Creator, who does these amazing things, can't bring us back to life after death? It shouldn't be hard for the Creator at all. It's like He's showing us a preview with the flowers and the trees. We might be used to seeing this miracle every year, but it's still incredible. Imagine showing someone who's never seen a garden or a tree how everything comes to life in the summer from what looked like dead wood in winter. They'd be blown away. We might take it for granted, but it's a real miracle happening right in front of us. There are different life forms: plants, animals, humans, and angels. We see plants and trees dying and coming back to life all the time. So, if all these things can come back to life, why wouldn't people, who are the most important part of this earth, get the same treatment? Death for us is just the soul leaving the body. If the Creator can create a body for our souls once, He can surely do it again for life in the hereafter. All the prophets, who were the best of their societies, have told us the same thing. Get ready for a permanent life after this temporary one. We're meant for eternity. The Creator promised, and He'll keep His promise. Creating a flower, a spring, or the afterlife, It's all the same to the Creator, who has infinite power. There's nothing too hard for him. He's made everything for us, filled the earth with beauty, and given us food and everything we needed. It's impossible to think that he'd just leave us in the ground after death, never to live again. That just doesn't make sense.